Okay, and like clothes-wise, like help me out if I don't know. I literally was like, I don't fucking care. So hopefully
This is it. This is what you get of me, world. You always look good though. I mean, you know.
Do I look like I'm going to my barn? Like my barn jacket?
What are you stressed about?
Yeah.
I've realized in the last 5 years I've had 2 babies. I've grown a business from 2 people to 10, actually almost 12. I've opened a retail store. I've had the stress of my husband changing jobs twice, some health in the family, some health concerns. I've opened a receiving center for all of our warehouse. So what am I stressed about?
I don't feel the way I should when I look at me. I don't recognize that girl, and it's hard to breathe with all this weight on my lungs, and I can't see how I can do this.
Do you think we're sitting too far apart? Do you want us to like touch? Truthfully, I feel like if you thought you did design 100% of the time, you actually get to do the fun design part maybe 5% of the time. I just thought you got to design and like call it a day, but
Turns out
you actually have to like kind of know things. But then it like you get a glimpse of when someone loves something you do, or someone comes into the store and they're like, oh my God, this is beautiful. I just love everything. I think that's what keeps you going. Install day is like Super Bowl.
great.
It's literally like we live for that moment when everything comes together, because we haven't really seen it together. I mean, you source it, you know, we go to market, we do all the things to educate ourselves, but like we didn't actually see all of the selections scale-wise in person. So for us, that is like such an exhausting but like exciting day.
such a great day.
How can I make it? My mind's always changing.
It's not just like the design, it's the livelihood of so many amazing women here. It's the livelihood of our vendors. Like there's some days the responsibility feels like so much. Sure, it's really fun, and it's really fun to be risky and like fun and creative and all the ups, but at the end of the day, it's my ass on the line and my family and my family's family. You know, it's like it can either be a huge success or it could quickly fail. And so that's me being vulnerable.
I don't feel the way I should when I look at me. I don't recognize that girl.
Well, Stonehouse is designing a remodel to our whole main floor. We are kind of prepped, but we have new beams put in. They're going to be painting next week, and then cabinets are coming soon. So we came here to kind of see all the great things that we know are kind of coming our way very soon, which is super exciting.
So we name every project, and this happens to be Beauty in the Burbs. And they actually, kind of a cool story about them is they reached out to us almost 2 years ago, and they have decided to do a complete renovation, almost of their entire first floor. Totally rethink their kitchen, mudroom, living room, dining room, Liz's office, their entry. So with that, we've been working with them now for about a year, and their home will be complete in a few short weeks here.
You know, we moved in, the kids are really young, and when you're in that phase of life, it's like constantly changing and evolving. And I think now we're in a place where you can kind of see how to use the space better and more efficiently. So a combination of making it our own and just making it more functional.
Not to like slightly go off track, but I started in commercial projects and I learned what I did not like. There was no like intimate relationships at all. Like half the time I didn't even know who I was working for. So pivoting to residential, that's I think the most important thing to me is building those relationships and getting to know your clients on more of an intimate level. You're designing their house. You're gonna leave at some point and this is what they're gonna be left with. And so having those relationships is super important to me.
Cabinets just went in. Now we're waiting on countertops to be measured, which is always what feels like forever. The cabinets get laid. They have to come template the countertops, and then obviously like some of the finish work from there. So tiling, most of the lights have been hung. Paint has been done. So really countertops are kind of like it's starting to feel like the end of the project.
There's a lot of trust in this process because you just kind of sign off, like the couch we bought, we never actually sat on.
Someone asked, where'd you get your couch? I don't know. From Stonehouse.
So a lot of, we trust them. Something with them just clicks, and so you feel comfortable saying, they say, this is what we recommend, and you go, okay.
We've seen like fabric swatches, so we have an idea and like kind of know it's all gonna look cohesive, but to see it in like 3 dimensions and all together and with all their kind of special touches will be for sure fun to see all put together.
You guys want to see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.